Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our gathering. Just flew in from beautiful Basel, Switzerland. Sort of waking up, returning to this part of the country, and so excited to be sharing this time with you. Really in presence. So as some of you join us, let's function a little out of our norm, and I'll start. Okay. I see the request from Chrissa, Ana Cristina Salazar, and I'm pressing the button to accept. And let's see what happens. Ana Cristina, I am not yet seeing you present. I've hit it a couple of times, but we can try it again. Well, I see Drea, who we spent some time with, not as much as I would have loved, in Basel. So nice to see everyone here. And Ana Cristina, I really am, I'm getting a message that you're unable to join. I don't know why. I'll try a couple more times and we'll see if that works for you. And let's continue. So we'll try more. Oh, there you are. Hello.
I'm not Ana Cristina. Hello. I'm her husband.
Hi, husband of Ana Cristina. What is your name?
She just went out. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Luis.
Luis.
Yes.
I'm Eric. What brings you on today?
Yeah. She was just talking to me about you. She told me that I should take your course.
Uh-huh.
And it's interesting. It's something about healing.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't know, she didn't really explain to you anything about the course. She just said
she told me I would like for you to take this course. It's about healing. It's about because she says that I'm a good healer in many ways. But well, I told her, okay, I'll look into it. And then she just left right now, and she put her phone in front of me, and then I heard you say her name, and then suddenly I told her, hey, they're looking for you, and she said, no, I don't want to be I don't want to be seen. So I accepted your request anyway. How are you?
okay, I'm great, thank you.
And I hear you're in Switzerland.
Not now. Now
Okay.
Chicago area.
Oh, Chicago.
Right.
Okay.
So
We're here in Monterrey, Mexico.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a sunny, very beautiful day today.
I have been there. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So you want to know what the course is about? What healings are? I see you looking at her. You tell her to get in front of the camera.
This is my wife, Ana Cristina.
Hello.
Hello. Nice
So
to
you
meet
placed your husband in front of the camera, and he says, "I don't know anything about who you are or what you do."
Well, I just made my certification in Mexico City last May with Marcela Barboto and Guillermo. and I am following you since then.
Great. Well, would you like to explain to your husband a little bit about it?
Yes, of course, I will explain here everything.
Go ahead. We're listening.
Well, maybe not in English because my English is not so good, but I will explain it in Spanish later.
Okay. So,
More, but I think it's very interesting because she told me when she went to Mexico City to take the certification a little bit about it. She's a very good healer. I
well,
know.
here's the news, Luis. Are you
Yes.
ready for this? Well,
Okay. Perfect.
first of all, are you a healer, Luis?
Yes.
Good. Who is not a healer?
Uh, who does? Who is not a healer? The one who does not believe. First of all,
No.
and
Everyone's a
well,
healer.
everybody.
Everyone's a healer, whether you believe in it or not.
Okay.
Why? Because you are. You are not dependent upon whether someone believes in you or not. Just you
Okay.
are. So, and you're a healer whether or not you believe in it. The chair that I'm sitting on right now is. If I sit on this chair, it will support me. Do you think the chair needs to believe in me or I need to believe in the chair?
Yeah.
No, because
No.
it is. Right, because it
Yeah.
is. So the first thing we need to recognize is that you simply are. Now, we tend to follow I am or you are with different things. You know, I am this kind of a person. This is my career. This is my attitude. This is, you know, the state of mind I'm in. I am angry. I am a plumber. I am wanting this and desiring that. But the point is, back it up. And for a moment, and every one of you who are on this, you know, sharing this morning with us, say it with me. So, Luis, here's what I'd like you to say.
Okay.
Just 2 words. Ready? I am.
I read your mind. I was gonna say it before you, but I am. Okay.
I am.
That sounds very
Now,
good.
now, now, don't just zip through it. I want you to say I am. Feel it and tell me what that feels like to you when you say that.
You know,
Don't
yesterday,
tell me a story. Just
yo,
do what I'm asking. Say I am. Feel it and tell me what it feels like.
yo soy. I am. I told it in Spanish
I heard. Now,
because
so
yesterday I read it.
great. Now, so say it and tell me what, and I want you to say I am, English or Spanish. I want you to say I am. I want you to feel what that feels like to you, what you're feeling when you say I am. And then I want you to tell us what that feels like. So first say it.
I am, and what I feel is empowerment.
What else?
I feel a very good thing here in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like a good feeling. I feel uh, I feel like I could be the king of the universe. I mean, I feel that I can do anything I want.
Do you feel separated from others or connected with others?
Mm. I I would tell you both. Why? Because maybe the feeling I have can relate to many people or to some people, and it can relate to not to many people because of what? Because how I'm vibrating. My vibration might be high, so that means that I can connect with people who will understand me, but I won't connect with people who are vibrating
Okay.
low. That's what I feel.
Okay. No, that's what you think.
Okay, maybe that's what I
That's
think.
different.
Okay,
Now I want to say I am and be in that, just feeling with it and tell me if you feel connected or disconnected from people when you say that.
Connected.
right? So
Yeah.
what happens is our mind confuses us. You
Okay.
already knew that, but you decided to think about, analyze, or what some of us might say, analyze the whole issue and tell me about all the things you were thinking about. Now, your knowingness, your inner voice, your instinct immediately wanted to say connected. But your brain, your thoughts started to float in and obscure, hide what you knew from you. So think of it like we use this example a lot, like your knowingness is the blue sky, but your thoughts are all these clouds that come drifting in. And when there's enough gray clouds, you don't see the blue sky anymore. You think the sky is gray. So you started telling me about your thoughts. I don't know if people can connect with me and this and that, but none of that was the question. The question
Okay.
was, do you feel connected or disconnected? And your knowingness is that feeling. You shared it with us when you expressed that you're in your heart. This is healing. Now, for example, if you go to one of the Reconnective healing training programs that our Reconnective Academy puts on, that your wife went to, you will learn how to more clearly access, feel, be present with, and facilitate healings and receive your own healing. However, the key is that recognition of who you are, and who you are is love. Who you are doesn't change according to what other people think. Who you are doesn't change according to the experience you're having. You are love. That doesn't mean you might not stand in a line or be waiting in a long line to get past a bridge or something when you're driving in traffic or when you're standing at the supermarket and become really angry and short-tempered and just pissed off. That doesn't change you from being love. Your experience are the clouds, and if you allow it to wait, the clouds will pass and the sky will appear blue again. The sky is never gray. It's
Yeah,
always
that's right.
blue. You are not ever your experience, whether it's anger or anything else. You are love. And when we shared with you, when we asked you that question, that was your response. When you say I am, you felt love, because I am is who you are. I am is the one name that you know is yours, and nothing gets disguised from it. Even while your brain is wandering, who's at the door? Is it business? Do I have to deal with it or not? My wife handling it? Maybe I need to go. I can't talk about this any longer. But guess what? You, like it or not, are still loved.
Yeah. And I
Okay?
think basically what I feel right now is today I had to meet you because I am.
And I had to meet you. And we all had to meet you.
Well, whoever is watching, a big hug and hello from from Monterrey, Mexico.
Beautiful.
And I mean, what you're saying, it's special. It's love. It's feeling. It's open your heart basically and feel
It's
good.
healing. It's
It's
healing.
healing. Yeah.
So all the steps that we learn in healing,
Hmm.
they're not nice.
Yeah.
They get us closer and closer and closer, but ultimately they're designed to dissolve, because it is just the love and the being that you are that facilitates the healings.
Hmm.
Sometimes we just learn little steps to get a little closer to recognizing it. We have conversations. Your wife stood at a massage table with someone else lying down to play with the feelings she was having, but it was really allowing her to discover the love that she was, to receive the love that she is, for the person on the table to receive the love, not the kind of love where you walk around having to cry. No, the love of recognition of who you are, and that is what allows for the healing, the recognition that we are one with everyone and everything. It's the shining, what one person we love to listen to, Rupert Spire, says, love is the shining of God's presence in our hearts.
God is love.
Uh-huh.
That's great.
Thank you.
I'm glad we got to talk. I know you've got someone at your house probably right now waiting for you.
No, it's the guy who fixes the garage door. So,
Sorry.
and then I
Okay.
have a meeting in 1 hour. I have a Zoom meeting. But anyway, I'm glad I met you. Your
I'm glad we
your name is
Eric Pearl.
Eric
Pearl.
Pearl.
Sí.
Eric
Okay.
Pearl. Okay.
Luis Murrieta. Murrieta.
Luis Morieta.
Where are you from, Eric?
Oye, es que no se nos está hablando
My
mucho.
parents. I'm from my parents. I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, we're
that's
from the
great.
universe. Our United States originally, but where are we from? Don't need to lock into it.
Okay, I am.
I am. Thank you
I
very much for the blessing
I
of
got
being
that from you.
today.
God bless you, and thank you for your time. I know there's a lot of people to talk to right now,
There's enough.
but it was great meeting.
I'm going to talk. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Bye for now. Thank you both.
Bye.
Take
I'll
care.
let you click off because I don't know how to click
Yeah.
you off from
Okay,
here.
don't worry.
Salta y vuelvo a entrar.
Okay. I see it looks like Kati. So I'm clicking on Kati Wetzel. Let's see. Hello. Is this Kati Wetzel?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Oh, now I'm very surprised.
How can you
Oh
be
my God.
surprised? You pushed the button.
Yes, but it's the first time that happened something like this. Oh God.
Well,
Whew.
what are you joining today to talk about or to share with us?
um, there is at the moment there's a big issue in my life. I have some aches in the body, and for a long time I'm on a spiritual way, and yes, and
Oh, you're frozen for a moment. Let's see what happens. You're hanging out here. Let's see if you come back. Oh, well, Kachi, you may need to plug in again, reconnect again. I'll try to see if I can bring you back on, but I don't see you there now. So if you can hear me, just click back in and we'll start again. How's that? Okay. So I'm glad we're able to speak with people. Hey, I was speaking with Luis when we were all together talking, and I said, are you a healer? Who's a healer? Who isn't a healer? So if we ask who here is a healer, some people will raise their hands. Some might not raise their hands. But you see, the answer is you or I. All right, we'll come back to it. I see. So Kati, stay there with us, and we'll try to come right back. And when then we follow it is, what do you need to be a healer? Well, I need this, and I need that, and I need the other. But really that question is, what do you need to be you? Okay? And the answer is nothing, because you are you. So Kati, I'm looking to see if we can come back on. Let me see what happens.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yes, the question was what I want to share.
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
The last thing I want to say was I met a man called Bruno Gröning in the internet, in the YouTube, also on YouTube, and his message is God is the healer, and he brought in the 1950s many people to heal. And then I remembered me on you, on Reconnection, and I thought it's a little bit the same. But yeah, um, I believe and I pray, and at the moment I'm not ready with my own healing. Yeah, and I don't know the point.
Okay.
But
Let's talk about
yes.
this so far. How's that? First of all, healing is, but we have different interpretations of it. So people will explain it different ways. It's an opportunity for us to listen and recognize ourselves. So, for example, we hear people say, well, God is the healer. Okay. But when we think of God is the healer, we often think of God as somewhere else, someone other than us. We say God is up there in the heavens on a throne, or God is God and I am me and I want God to send me a healing. Because we tend to view through the concept of separation, of otherness, of some one or some entity being more worthy, more spiritual than us. What if I say to you, you are God? Your children are God. Your parents are God. Your neighbors that you love are God, and your neighbors that you don't like at all are God. We are one with everyone and everything. And that way we begin to recognize the oneness that we are. What do you need to be you? Nothing. Because you are that. So you are a healer. You are love. What is God? Is that different? Or are we just taught that some beings, some entities, some whoever that we visualize are more worthy than we are, less worthy than we are, different than we are? And when we talk about otherness and separation, we create illusions of insecurity, fear. What happened when way back, who knows how far ago, one caveman bumped into another caveman? They were in fear because they were other and they fought each other. Say to me, I am healing.
I am healing.
And say it again, a little more slowly, and feel it.
I am. Nochmal. Nochmal. I am healing.
Good. Now look at me with your eyes open and say, I am healing.
I am healing.
Slow down. I am healing.
I am healing.
No. I am love.
I am love.
A little slower. Feel.
I am love.
I am being.
I am being.
I am.
I am. I am.
How does that feel?
It makes me opener, wider, greater.
Beautiful. Cradle. What a gorgeous word. When you say I am, you're allowing yourself to feel yourself, a felt knowingness of who and what you are. Do you feel separate from anyone or anything when you say I am?
My spontaneous answer is yes, I feel separate sometimes. But I try and try not to feel separate.
So that's your thinking. But right now, look at me and say I am. And does that make you feel separate from the world or one with the world? Don't think about it. Just give me
No,
answer. I
it makes me closer to the world. Yes. Also there is no border. Yes.
there's no border. There's no boundary. Do you remember? Do you remember falling in love when you first fell in love with whoever is the most important person in your life right now?
Yes.
Okay. So, were you separate from them, or in that love, are you one with them?
I felt one with them, with him.
Right? There's no difference in there. And this is healing. Whether you're healing, whether you're facilitating healing for what you think of as another person or for yourself, it's the recognition of one with God, with love, with everyone and everything. And healing someone else or accessing your own healing, they're really one and the same. Now, we might learn self-healing. So picture a circle over here, and in that is all about self-healing. And we could learn how to heal ourselves, and people will teach that as if it's something different. But really, if here is self-healing and here is healing another person, ultimately, it's like a Venn diagram. There's an overlap, the separation dissolves, and we suddenly realize that love is love, healing is healing, being is being. And yet we go back and say, yes, but here's how I need to do it. I need to move my hand this way so many times. I need to bring in this object. I need to say these words. I have to do it on these dates, not on those dates. I have to find this spiritual energy location, not that. Does that allow you to feel like one or to feel separate from?
But you're talking about me. You're talking from me.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So we can learn steps to healing, and they'll help bring you closer. But they're designed to dissolve because closer is an illusion. So, for example, if I am 2 meters away from you and I want to get closer to you, you can give me a technique. I can step halfway. Now I'm 1 meter away from you. I can step halfway again. Now I'm half a meter. Halfway again. Now I'm a quarter of a meter. So the truth is I am getting closer in my, pick whatever technique you want in that technique, okay? But the illusion is when I believe that my technique will get me there because I get closer and closer. So now I try to increase my belief. I'm going to believe more strongly. I'm going to have more faith. Step halfway again, step halfway again, step where my mind is saying I'm closer, my faith and my belief is saying I'm closer. But will I ever get there? No,
No.
because each time I step only halfway. So I allow the gift of these techniques to help me see. And then at a certain point, I allow the technique to dissolve. Your essence, the energy, light, and information, the love that you are, is a dissolving agent for everything that keeps us separate, that prevents us from being. And when I allow my technique to dissolve, suddenly I arrive. Because suddenly, in that love, not only don't I need to take I don't need to take those steps any longer because you and I are one. So I am already one with you. It's our fear that we are separate or other than, that we are not good enough, that someone is better or more worthy, that keeps us in techniques. But you cannot technique your way into love. You cannot technique your way into being. You cannot technique your way into healing. We can get closer, but ultimately, when we remove the training wheels from the bicycle that allows us to find our balance, you have your child, you teach them a bicycle with training wheels. The most exciting moment is when you take them off and say, okay, got you, ready? Ride that bike. And the excitement and the love and the presence, that's what our energy healing techniques are. They are gorgeous gifts to allow us to discover ourselves, because who and what we are is healing, love, being. And we can only find that when we remove the training wheels. Our presence is a dissolving agent of everything that keeps us separate. So reconnective healing is allowing us, is allowing all of healing to reconnect and to recognize it's never disconnected except for in our perception. Yes, but I also want to learn this technique and that technique and the other technique. That would be like your son coming back to you and saying, but I also want to try these training wheels and those, and you'd sit him down lovingly and saying, but guess what? You already are you. You are balance. You are love. So let's not put another set of training wheels on. Be you. The love that you are allows me all the more to experience the love that I am. This is healing. This is healing. Who likes our techniques? The personality and the ego that doesn't quite yet realize that we are the infinite I, an infinite being. Now, what I believe that everyone really right now sees in your face what I see. And that is that you are love. We see it in your eyes. We see it in your smile. And you're sharing this so openly with us today. It is a gift that I could not possibly have brought about if I were just sitting here talking and sharing. Because our what appear to be separate hearts here become one with everyone who's joined us. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much, Kati.
I thank you. A great wish has come true for me now.
Beautiful. Okay.
Thank you for your being and your words and your this like balsam for the soul, also like a good golden shower for my soul. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. And thank you everyone for joining us today, because you inspire us to be willing to share, and in our sharing, it's our own discovery. It's our own discovery. It doesn't require anything added. Kati can't become more. We can't become more because we are already infinite. We are simply here to discover the infinite that we are. Okay,
Yeah.
my pleasure, everyone. I hope to see a lot of you in about 31 and a half minutes on Solomon, on the Solomon Speaks gathering. If you're not sure where it is, someone may have posted it in the comments, would be wonderful. Or you can go to either of the websites, the reconnection.com or Reconnective Academy, and look up, Reconnective Life, whatever. Every Wednesday, about half an hour after we finish this, join us where we open up the book, Solomon Speaks, and we pick a part of it and we share and we talk. It doesn't matter whether you've read the book yet or not. This is ultimately led and guided by Jillian, and I have the honor of being present with, just to throw in my little 2 cents every once in a while with you. So please, everyone, come join us. And you know, Kati, I think you'll love it. So come connect with us. Join us. It's every Wednesday. It's right now. It's free. We'd love you to be there. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.